Good morning, everybody. I'm back to work on a leather lawnmower. This is a barn find. It's actually in my father's barn for many years, and it's a Snapper, 1998 model Snapper rear engine rider, manual start. As you can tell, first thing right off the bat, the recoil is missing, and it's pretty dirty. Been sitting a long time. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get the pressure washer out. I'm going to clean it up, and we'll get started on this recoil. I've got it sitting on my little trailer here, so we'll get started on it, and I'll bring you along for the ride. It's not perfect by any means. I need to put some more degreaser on it and get some more of the grease off, but I took a lot of it out. And after my encounter with the Black Widow spider family, I've decided to do a better job of cleaning these things from now on. So it's not a bad mower. For those of you that don't know much about Snappers, their original name was Snapping Turtle. And the original mower came out was a Snapping Turtle, the Snapper Snapping Turtle. And it's not a quick mower by any means. It may be slow, but it does a great job. This has a 28-inch high-back deck, a round deck that can either mulch or bag. Of course, it doesn't have the bagger. This is a 1998 model. If you look at the racks on the back, Snappers are unique and they're designed to stand up on their end so that you can work on them. So there's no battery in this lawnmower, there's no electric start, it's all manual start, 9 horsepower Briggs & Stratton, and pretty simple mower, simple to work on. So we will get this thing, get the cover pulled off the mower here, just a couple of few bolts. There's 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. So 2 there actually. We'll get the recoil pulled off, we'll get a rope put in it, and we'll see what's going on. I know I'm going to have to pull the carburetor, gas tank, basic stuff, but yeah, let's get started. Here is the mower stood up on its end. You can see it's made to stand up like this for easy access, changing of the blades. See how the transaxle works, very simple. Has a rubber wheel on an aluminum plate that's mounted to the engine. Then it has this little rubber wheel here, spins on it, spins the tires. It's got a little rust under the deck. I've seen worse. I'm going to spray some degreaser down there and get all that pressure washed out as well. Someone has run over some wire. See that? Some baling wire is wrapped around it, so that's got the blade all locked up, so I'll get all that cut out of there. Okay, there were the 4 3/8 bolts, 2 there and 2 on the other side, and then there's a 1/4 inch right there that holds the dipstick tube, so you should be able to, oh, there's one more right there. Now, lift the recoil off. Here's what it looks like underneath. This is your rewind. That sounds a little grawly, like it needs some lubrication. So we'll wind up pulling this thing off. This square part fits into the bottom part of your recoil, and that's what actually starts it. So I'm going to try to find some rope and see if I can't put a rope back in this recoil. Alright, I put the old recoil back in there. It's a cloth rope recoil just for testing purposes. There was no handle, so I got an old handle of mine from a Honda and put on there. So, spark plug. I'm going to pop the spark plug back in it. I ran some WD-40 down through the engine. I pulled the spark plug, sprayed WD-40 in there because it's been sitting for a while. I'm going to put the spark plug back in it. I know I'm going to have to go through that carburetor, but first I'm going to spray a little bit of WD-40 in the carburetor and see if it'll kick over. Get off the choke. Pour a little bit in the throat of the carburetor. Make sure it has a kill switch. Make sure the key switch is on. Alright, here we go. Spark tester here. See if you can. I'll zoom you in, let you look for spark here. Look right there by the muffler. Should be a little light come on. Hopefully you saw that. We do have spark. This thing ran when it was parked, but it's been quite a few years ago. So I'm going to spray some carb spray right into the carburetor, right into the spark plug hole. Put the spark plug back in it. See what that does. See if anything. Alright everybody, I'll give you an update. I was only getting 50 pounds of compression, and I pulled the head off. The valves were not really seating well, so I wound up pulling the motor off, as you can see, and did a valve job. Now they seat very well, they're tight, and the carburetor was full of rust and old gas and ethanol varnish and all kind of stuff. I cleaned that the best I could, cleaned the jets out in the carburetor. I'm in the process of putting it back together, and I'm going to put it back on the mower and see what happens. Okay everybody, here's the final video on the snapper. I really did this for a project, not really for a practical project, but I've got a soft spot in my heart for these old snappers. They're a lot of fun, easy to work on. They don't cut very wide, but and they're real slow. But this has been sitting for about 2 weeks. I'm going to do a cold start for you. I just ran the water hose over it because it was pretty dirty from sitting under the rain. Water had splashed sand and stuff up on it, so rinsed it off real quick with some water hose, and I'm going to try to start it. Turn the key to on, vent the gas cap, turn it to choke, make sure it's in neutral.
there you go. It's running like a champ. It's only a 28-inch cut, 9 horsepower, but you get a better shot of the dirt on this side. But there it goes. Snapper lawnmower lives again. All right, everybody, thanks for watching Fixing with the Kid. I appreciate it, and please share the channel out, like, subscribe, leave great comments. I do appreciate it. Until next time, goodbye.